Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to the Rajas Kakasungura YouTube channel. Kaka, we want Africa to know, as much as we are Kenyans and we need to pride ourselves for what is happening, but you know, it's better a friend who tells you the truth than a friend who tells you lies just to pass time. As a good friend of Africa and a patriotic Pan-African, I am sending this message to the AU Assembly and to all the continent presidents across Africa. By the end of this video, I want Africa to know why it will have something, or why Africa cannot have something impactful from Ruto's recent appointment. We all know William Ruto was appointed the chair, the champion for institutional reforms at the AU Assembly. This is something that is rotational. It's no longer news to us because it happens. Ruto replaced Paul Kagame of Rwanda. At least within the AU Assembly, away from the chairmanship that Raila Odinga supplied, there are so many appointments which other heads of state are bagged. So, sio Ruto peke yake. It's normal. These things do happen. Now, the AU Assembly must be prepared to bag lies and propaganda. It must be prepared. African Union must put a sack of lies somewhere in a certain corner, because itakuja kwa wingi. That is the message I have to all Africans. Ladies and gentlemen, I remember very well, Ruto started by cheating African presidents that is able to lead a revolution against the US dollar. You and I vividly remember those sentiments. Ruto told the African presidents that yes, we are able to form our own currency and stop depending on the dollar. How far did that go? Is the discussion still on? Is the revolution still on? Is Ruto still spearheading the conversation? It just ended there after the speech. Talk to please them. The revolution died just immediately after inception. It died there. Now, the African presidents, I'm surprised that they also believed William Ruto can lead a revolution against the US dollar. When Ruto is telling them that, at night Ruto is pleading with the IMF for a new loan in US dollars. Ruto is leading a revolution, not even leading, how can I put it for it to come out clear? Ruto who purports, yes, that is right. Ruto who purports to lead a revolution against the US dollar, when he's cheating other presidents, at night, Ruto has secured a Eurobond in US dollars. Kaka mumai kuwa class. I remember my days in high school. We had wale students machopi, wale ma A. Those students, they could lead a noise-making team during the day. Mchana, wanapiga kelele, munapiga na wao, munapiga kelele na wao. But nyinyi mkienda kulala, machopi wanaamuka wanakuja kufanya revision. When you are snoring early in the morning, machopisi wako class preps wanasoma. Lakini during the day in class, wao ndio noise makers number 1. Ikifika kwa exam, wanapata ma A. Wewe uko na D+. Sasa unajiuliza maswali. Hawa watu tunapiga na wao kelele class. Na mbona wanatangulia? Little did you know that Ruto is copying the same. Mchana hapa anaambia Afrika, hey, nyinyi, mambo ya dola tutawachana nayo, tutengeneze currency yetu. Kifika usiku, Ruto amesema 127 million from IMF in terms of US dollars. Hai? You are like, Ruto mchana anaambia African presidents, we don't need to depend on America. Lakini usiku, Ruto amepata invitation na Joe Biden. They will be hosted na First Lady. They will be hosted in White House. Mchana Ruto anasema, anadanganya African presidents. Listen, we don't need to depend kwa wazungu for climate funding, for climate change funding. Then, kidogo unasikia, Ruto amesikiwa Eurobond kutoka US. Na iko in terms of US dollars. And you are like, okay. Yani, during the AU assembly, immediately after Ruto's appointment, Ruto was given an opportunity to make a speech. Ruto akaketi hapo, the AU assembly akapewa microphone. Akasema, as the leader of institutional reforms, I'm going to initiate reforms barring African youths from seeking jobs outside Africa. Ni Ruto anasema hiyo. And anadanganya wa Afrika. Anasema, look, I am the champion of institutional reforms. Now, as the champion, I'm going to champion reforms so that the young people in Africa are not moving out of Africa to go and seek jobs abroad. Okay. Si amesema akiwa AU Assembly Ethiopia, Addis Ababa. Na ameambia other heads of state. Ameambia, now we don't need our young people to go out and seek jobs abroad. We can do them ourselves here. Ruto akirudi Kenya, anasema, kama Kenya kwanza, tumetafutia vijana wetu 23,000 kazi Saudi Arabia. Nasikia? Ruto akirudi Kenya anasema, vile ninazungumza hivi, 5,000 nurses have already left this country to work abroad. Nasikia maneno? Akirudi AU Assembly anasema, we want to bury our young people from traveling abroad to seek for employment. Akirudi Kenya anasema, mimi niliongea na president wa China. Mimi nimeongea na rais wa Japan. Mwezi ujao, vijana wetu 3,000 wataenda kufanya kazi huko ili watulete tax. Najingana. The best example I gave you. Now, from this, I want to warn and prepare the African Union early in advance. Prepare for lies and propaganda. There is nothing positive and good will come from Ruto. at the AU. Ruto can only reform through speaking. Ruto can only lead institutional reforms at the AU Assembly through speeches. Hapo nayo hamwezani na yeye. Zile reformu atafanya kwa kusoma speech. AU will be a better place to be through a paper. Lakini ikifika kwa acting, ikifika kwa actions, mutangoja na mutangoja sana. I know this video is reaching other countries. I have fans from Uganda. I have fans from Tanzania. I have friends from Rwanda. I have friends from Germany. I have friends from Sudan. I have friends from Somali. I have friends across Africa and beyond. I know this video is reaching you. Prepare for lies and propaganda. The champion for institutional reforms can only champion reforms in speeches. Hapa tu. Kwa kusoma nayo, he will do massive reforms. But implementation, mutangoja sana. Implementation, mutasubiri. Mutangoja. But anyway, let's wait and see. They are currently campaigning for Raila Amolo Odinga. And I want to tell people like this. Kuna watu nasikia wanasema ati Ruto anadanganya Raila. Ni sawa. Kwani hata akimdanganya? Raila ni mtu ambaye atashtuka kwa kupoteza kiti cha AU. Munafikiria Raila atashtuka? Ati sasa amekosa kukua AU chairman. Ashtuke. Raila who? Raila ameibiwa kura mara ngapi hapa Kenya na ashtuki? Sasa wale mnasema ati Raila kwisha, Raila amemalizwa, Raila nini? Raila, if Raila wins this thing, the better to me. And I endorse it. Raila becoming the king of Africa is something I yearn for. Wale mnasema is a very junior position. I wonder which position mtampatia Kenya, which is a way above from the AU chair. So, Raila is a go-getter. Raila has always tried. Raila has always gone for his dreams. And don't think there is nothing that can stop Raila from championing his dream of becoming the African president. Mi nawaambia from this platform, tuache kuambiana uongo because we want to be told what we want to hear. Sometimes we've come of age. I should not be sitting here to tell you what you want to hear. Sometimes chew the bones. Stop taking milk. Wake up and face reality. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. See you in the next video. Asanteni sana.